Welcome back to Shy Scoop. Today we have the unique opportunity to interview April Hall from the book The Egypt Game.
Hi, I'm April, one of the main characters from the Egypt game.
Why did you enjoy reading and researching about Egypt?
I thought Egypt was fascinating. The clothing, hieroglyphics, it was also cool.
How many books on Egypt did you and Melanie read?
We read everything in the entire library. People started calling us Egypt girls.
So what exactly is the Egypt Game?
The Egypt game is an imaginary game where we pretend we're high priestess and other things. We perform rituals and other ceremonies. We even mummified Elizabeth's pet parrot that got killed by a stray cat.
Where is Egypt located?
We made Egypt in the back of the professor's shop in an abandoned lot. We found a loose plank in the fence, which is where we got in. We cleared all the weeds and even made altars for the gods and everything.
We'll be right back after this break.
Look out, I think Moto likes you. Here he comes.
And now back to the interview. So in the book, a little girl was murdered. Did you ever think the professor did it?
Everyone thought he did it, but I didn't, because I didn't believe he would do such a thing like that.
When Toby and Ken followed you to Egypt and threatened to tell the entire school about it, what did you do to prevent that?
I wanted to punch both of them, but Melanie decided to invite both of them to a game.
You guys made an oracle in Egypt. When someone responded that wasn't Toby, how did that make you feel?
At first I didn't believe it, but then I was creeped out. We didn't go back to Egypt for days.
When you were grabbed by the murderer, who did you think was calling for help?
I wasn't sure. I was scared and I was losing consciousness. He was holding my face and my mouth.
After Marshall pointed out the murder, were you grateful the professor was calling for help?
I was so grateful, and if the professor didn't call for help, I would have been dead.
After you were grabbed by the murderer, the professor fixed up the old plank. He then replaced it with a padlock and gave you and your friends keys. Were you happy?
I was so happy. It meant that no one could get into Egypt except us.
Bloopers!
Go.
Wait, you're not recording, right?
We thought Egypt was fascinating. So cool. Oh my god. We thought Egypt was fascinating. The clothing... Okay, stop. We thought Egypt was fascinating. The clothing, hieroglyphs... Are they called hieroglyphs or hieroglyph? We thought Egypt was fascinating. The clothes...
Thanks to my brother who helped me make this interview and is just an awesome brother.